The past 10 months prove that Israel's genocide in Gaza is a complete military failure. During the first several days of this genocide, Israel was aimlessly bombing Gazans, killing thousands of people, and dozens of Israelis who were captured by the Palestinian resistance in Gaza. This was a hate-filled, venomous campaign that was based on racism, on bigotry, on dehumanization of the Palestinian people. Now, 10 months in, they're seeing no military results. All that we're seeing in Gaza is the genocide of the Palestinian people, ethnic cleansing attempts, suffering, and mass destruction of the infrastructure, of the houses, of the hospitals, of the universities, of the schools, of everything functional in Gaza. With that front, we have a Lebanese front. We've had lots of talks lately about the potential of an all-out war in Lebanon that still hasn't happened. Yet we had many warnings coming from Western intelligence agencies saying that it's imminent. We're talking about weeks. Germany said that, the United States as well. But we're not there yet. In the meantime, the Secretary General of Hizbullah, Sayyid Hassan Nasrallah, is having speeches on a regular basis lately. And in his latest speech, he mentioned some of the regular things that he does, like supporting the resistance. Lebanon as a front will be loyal to Gaza. But he also mentioned a couple of things when it comes to Israel, especially when it comes to Israel being incapable. He said that it seems like for the first time in history, Israel is incapable of achieving its desired results and is unable to fulfill any of its declared objectives during this war. Now, Israel's pattern of behavior when it comes to military campaigns proved that it doesn't act rationally when it comes to the war and the genocide against the people and the destruction. They haven't achieved anything militarily in Gaza, yet they're continuing the war, although Israelis are killed in the process as well. When it comes to Lebanon, you're talking about a front that many people said Israel wouldn't dare come close to because they are incapable. Now, if you look at the facts and if you look at the pattern of what we've been witnessing for the past 10 months, that argument is quite strong. Israel is incapable of defeating the weakest front when it comes to the resistance fronts, which is Gaza. How would they be able to go and target a group that is over 10 times stronger, way more sophisticated and advanced, and carries out an arsenal that is way, way bigger than that of Gaza? Well, this statement from Hassan Nasrallah himself could be that point where Israel thinks, I'm going to go ahead in spite of what this man is saying. And they've done that before. Israel behaves in a very amateurish way when it comes to war, and they target people for the sake of targeting people, although they know that they do not achieve their objectives by doing so. They've targeted and killed many of the resistance leaders previously, only to grow the resistance movement stronger, making them more keen, recruiting more people, and getting more powerful, more full of faith that they are able to defeat the state of Israel. We could see the same thing when it comes to Lebanon, because there's still a big chunk of the Israeli population who wants an all-out war in Lebanon, including people with key positions in the government that apply the most pressure on Benjamin Netanyahu in the form of Itamar Ben-Gvir and Bezalel Smotrich. The question is, will Israel react to the statement from the Secretary General of Hizbullah when he claimed that Israel is incapable? And the bigger question is, if they do, would they be able to handle the consequences?